Do you like Halo? I love Halo. Do you want to know why that question and that answer got a potential juror kicked off jury duty? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. This was a medical malpractice trial, and we were told to go pick a jury. There are now 30 people sitting in a room, and I and my adversary are now questioning these people. We want to see whether or not they can be fair and impartial and listen and decide the dispute that we have. We claim that a doctor violated the basic standards of medical care. The defense disagrees. So now we have a clear dispute. So now what do? I have to question the first 6 jurors to determine whether or not they can be fair and impartial and sit and listen to the testimony in this case. One of the people that I was questioning happened to have been a young man who was in college, and in his questionnaire that we actually get to read and review, it turns out he wrote down that he loved playing video games. And one of the things I asked him was, hey, do you like Halo? He said, I love playing Halo. I play it every chance I get. I will tell you, if you're not familiar, Halo is a very violent, warlike game that you play on video. And what's remarkable is that this guy was so fascinated and loved this game so much, there was clearly an instant bond between the two of us. He clearly saw that I knew something about video games, and the only reason I knew it is because my son, who plays video games, was telling me all about that the night before. Otherwise, I had no real idea about what this game was. So here, this guy formed an instant connection with me. And what do you think the defense attorney thought when that happened? Well, when I finished talking to these potential jurors, the defense attorney then got up and now began questioning these folks. And now when it came time to talk to this young man who's in college, who had this love of video games, he tried to do everything possible to get this person off the jury voluntarily, meaning he tried to get this guy to recognize, hey, because of this instant bond that you have with Mr. Oginski, you certainly can't be fair and impartial. And this potential juror said, no, I can. And he was doing everything possible to stay on this jury. But the defense point of view was, this guy formed an instant connection with the plaintiff's attorney, with me, Mr. Oginski. And now, I've got to do everything possible to try and get him off. Because during the course of trial, now, because of that bond, he's going to think that Mr. Oginski's witnesses are more credible, are more believable than ours are, simply because of that instant connection. Was he able to do it? No, he wasn't able to get this potential juror to successfully excuse himself. So instead, the defense attorney had to use what's known as a peremptory challenge. And what's that? Each attorney has 3 opportunities in which to excuse a potential juror without having to give any reason whatsoever. And in this particular case, he actually had to use up one of his challenges. So why do I share this great information with you? I share with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on during jury selection in a medical malpractice case, in an accident case, or even in a wrongful death case here in the state of New York. I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.